My name is Tom Marriott, and my new record on the Origin Records label is Both Sides of the Fence. The idea behind Both Sides of the Fence was to sort of incorporate original songs and songs that are sort of part of the jazz tradition, sort of the lineage of jazz, and sort of bring them a little more up to date. We have a couple of old standards. The Breeze and I, for one, is a very old standard that our bass player Jeff Johnson did a very nice reharmonization of to sort of make it hip again. And another song called Summer Night, which has been recorded as a ballad many times, and we sort of put a little groove on it, a little vamp on it, and to try to bring that up to date, as well as a couple of jazz compositions as well. So we're trying to sort of complete the picture of jazz as it is in 2007. The guys on the record are John Bishop on drums, the great Jeff Johnson on bass, Marc Seals on the piano and Fender Rhodes electric piano, Joe Locke on the vibraphone, and yours truly on trumpet and flugelhorn. I feel like this particular album is meant to be a very listenable album. So for those people who are into jazz music, there's something for them, and for people who are not necessarily interested in jazz music, there's something for those people too. And that it's accessible, and there aren't a lot of straight lines or hard edges. It's sort of a round sort of sounding record. So I spent 5 years in New York. I joined Maynard Ferguson's band in 1999 and did about 9 months on the road with them, and then got off and moved to New York and tried to get as much work as I could, and got to play with some great musicians and learned a lot of things about music and about myself and about the music business. And after a number of years and sort of achieving some of the things I wanted to achieve, I felt like it was time to come home. I didn't really want to stay there another 10 or 15 years, and I really wanted to be playing as much as possible, and I knew that Seattle had held that opportunity for me to play all the time. And luckily, since I've been home, I've been fortunate enough to be able to work with some great musicians and to make some really good music here. The influence that sort of continues to loom in the background has always been Miles Davis and his bands. Miles is somebody I always go back to that I never sort of grow tired of listening to. But among the influences on the record are actually the guys that are on the record, Marc, John, Jeff, Joe, and Hadley. They've sort of been my main influences in the past couple of years. So, and also guitarist Britt Van Dyke has also been a big influence in a personal sort of way, and musically as well.